Hello artists, today we're going to try some new cardboard construction techniques. Are you ready? Let's get started. Alright, so you're going to start with a piece of paper and I need you to roll that so that it is a cylinder shape and tape it closed. We're doing this because I don't have any paper towel rolls for you to use, so you can use the same technique with the paper towel roll, but we're just going to use paper for now. So then you're going to cut little slits into the bottom of it, just go all the way around and then start folding those little tabs over. The technique we're using is we're making a flange. That may seem a little bit familiar to some of you. All right, we take that and we put it on our piece of cardboard that we're sticking it to. Today you can just use masking tape. Just make sure that you tape it all the way around so that it sticks. You could also use glue if you were making a project where you didn't want to see the tape, but remember the glue takes a little while to dry. So for today, I would just go with the masking tape. Here's what it looks like when you're done. This technique may seem familiar to you because we used it when we were making our Chinese lanterns. If you remember, we made a flange that sat on top and on the bottom of our lanterns, and they turned out great. All right, next technique. I want these two pieces of cardboard to stand up, but how am I going to do that? Well, I'm going to cut a little slot into one side of this piece, and I need to make sure it's not too thick because we don't want it wobbly. We want it nice and sturdy. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other piece. Now I'm only going halfway through the piece of cardboard. I don't want to cut all the way through. And then I just simply slot those two pieces together. All right, there we go. That's what it looks like when it's done. Now, you can use this to put animal legs on something or to create a cool sculpture. You can even build furniture this way. All right, next technique. So I have a flat piece of cardboard, but I want to turn it into a cylinder. So I'm using a pencil that's not very sharp, it's kind of dull, but I'm pressing into the corrugated cardboard. And I'm just drawing several lines, and then I'm folding that on those lines. Takes a little bit of work. There I go. Just work your way down those lines that you drew and keep folding. You have to fold on every line that you drew, and then you curl them up together, and there you have a cylinder. And so we can just tape those together just like that. And cylinders are very useful when you're building things. All right, so this is what your cylinder should look like when it's done. And cylinders, you'll find them everywhere. Here's some pillars or columns that are cylinders. All right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a paper hinge. So I'm going to take these two pieces of cardboard and two pieces of construction paper. Now I've pushed the two pieces of cardboard together, and I'm going to put some glue on the construction paper, and I'm going to paste that over top of where the two pieces meet. And the only thing about this is you do have to let this dry. Now you could actually do the same thing with tape, but the paper will hold up a little longer. All right, so this is what it looks like when you're done, and it's simply a hinge like you would find on a door. All right, are you ready? I need you to try making these 4 different pieces of cardboard techniques. And then we're going to save them because next week we're going to do some serious building. Are you ready? I hope so. All right, go forth and be brilliant.